Hello.
Hi.
All right, so I wanted to start off by showing you what my schedule is like,
Yeah.
and then you can get an idea and you show me what yours looks like.
Okay, sounds good.
So mine is kind of the same, but it has a little bit of different things each day. So I just have it labeled Monday, and then each day is a different day.
Oh, okay.
And so we try, because it's special ed, we try to stick to the minutes, but, if there's behaviors or somebody comes in and has to have a conference, or there's a specialist that walks in, things change, and then we try to get back on track.
Right. Oh, yeah, absolutely. You never get to do what's on your plan.
Right. So here's what I do on a Monday, and we get a prep on at 1:10 for PE, and that's my prep time.
Oh, good. Okay.
And then Tuesdays, we basically do, when they come in, they put their backpacks in their cubbies, and then they have a little bit of about 10 minutes of free time, which I want for socialization skills,
Right.
And then we go and we get a breakfast. My aide goes and gets the breakfast. We bring it back to the classroom, and we work on that kind of skills.
Okay, so does every kid in your class get breakfast?
Most of them do.
Okay.
And the ones that don't need to come to the table anyway.
Okay, well that's good. So they're talking about like how to be, have table manners
Yes.
and those type of.
Ask for, can you open the straw for me, please? It's all
Okay.
language based.
Nice.
And and manners.
Yeah.
Big thing on that.
That's really helpful.
And then they also have to clean up after themselves.
That's
a big
huge.
thing,
That's
too.
big for me too. Yeah. I'm like, I'm not your maid. Let's
Yeah,
do this
exactly.
right. Yeah.
And then after we do that, then we go to circle time, and I do a video with that, and we address numbers, alphabet, because it's 3 different grade levels. I do blending, color song, shape song, days of the week, months of the year, everything.
Yeah.
And just pointing out, like with the Learn to Blend, that's over the heads of the kindergartners. So I say, just pay attention, but first and second grade, really, I want you focusing. So I just remind them.
Yeah, I mean, it's good exposure for your kinders.
Yes.
They'll get it, faster if they see it more often.
Right. And then they get a recess after the circle time. Then they come in, wash their hands, go to the bathroom, and then we're now to the meat of the subject of language arts.
Okay.
We do that all the way until lunchtime. And that's pretty much the schedule every day. And then after lunch, they come in, and then it's math.
Okay.
And then if there's time left over, they get to be on tablets, but they have to do learning like Starfall or ABC Mouse. They practice writing on whiteboards because it's different, or coloring, or we do a craft sometimes.
Fun.
And then next thing you know, it's time to go home.
Yeah. Well, I mean, your full day looks like mine, except I have to chop mine in half and do it twice because I'm AM PM.
I used to do that. So
But
you do things shorter.
I do, yeah, much shorter. And kinders can only really handle stuff in 15 to 20 minute chunks anyway.
Exactly.
So my day looks almost identical to yours. We come in at the same time. We don't have breakfast. The ones that can have breakfast in our cafeteria are welcome to do so before school starts. And then we do our circle time right away. So they come in, put everything in their cubbies, under the rug. Same as you, we do the calendar, we count. I usually read them a story because I love to read aloud. Mm-hmm. And then I send them to their tables. And that's when we practice. We're just getting into the groove with Benchmark. Today was actually the first day I handed out the shared reading book, put it on the screen. We did it whole group. It was really, really awesome. They learned how to annotate. We were highlighting and underlining. So it's really cool to see those high-end skills in the little teeny tiny kids. So that was good. But then we do our handwriting practice, like letter of the day or sight word of the day. Same as you, I love the Heidi songs. We do all the alphabet songs, all the word songs. I've actually had the big gorilla stuck in my head all day today because we did the word big this morning.
Oh, that's good.
Then recess is when we have our snacks. So we do language arts. After they finish their handwriting, I give them free time to go down to the rug, but it's word work. It's still a quiet work time. So they're using magnet letters, whiteboards, puzzles, word
Do you
puzzles.
do centers or?
It's like the precursor to centers. I'm trying to get them used to working with the manipulatives, but I'm letting them choose them right now.
Oh, okay.
Actually, next
So
week,
they have all access to all of them.
everything's
at the same
out and they
time.
can go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's funny, the same kids gravitate towards the same stuff
Right.
every day. So
Right.
that's why I'm kind of glad that I'm going to start officially rotating
Yes.
them so they're starting to get exposure
Right.
to everything that we have out. But after that, they go to recess, snack, wash hands, take a potty break, come back in, math. And then our special is at 11:30 or 11 to 11:30 and 2 to 2:30. So that's my prep. I get the 15 minutes there at recess, and then I have 2 preps a day. But one of those is considered my lunch. So usually I'm shoveling down a granola bar or a lean cuisine while I'm running around doing whatever.
Exactly.
And then pack them up and head them out. And then I have about 5 minutes in between classes, just enough time to grab a sip of water, hit the restroom, and then I pick up the B crew and do it all over again. But it's kind of nice because if something doesn't go right in the morning, I have the afternoon to refine it, and we can pick it up again.
And
but
your day flies.
My day goes so fast.
And
but
do they get bused or they're walking?
I have a few that do both. Most of my kids are drop-off pickup, but I have like 3 or 4 bus riders, and then most of my parents are drop-off pickup parents. So in the morning, I take my AM class to the back gate on Lantana. I walk everybody back there, and the parents pick up there because we're securing our campus, so we don't want the parents wandering onto campus during that time.
Oh, okay.
So we drop off at a back gate. Each kindergarten teacher has their own gate that we line up
that's
at.
very nice.
It's pretty cool. And then, so the parents pick up there, and I walk back and grab the next ones off my kinder playground. In the PM, I dismiss them from my door. So either BDLC Learning Center comes to grab them if they're not going right home with a parent, or I have like 1 that goes to homework club and 2 that ride the bus, and my aide takes them to the bus.
And then how many aides do you have?
I have 1.
And she's with you all day?
She's with me all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So 42 kids plus an aide. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's manageable.
Wait till you have to start doing report cards.
Yeah, that's what I was going to. The parents are already the hardest part of it.
Are
with
your report
84
cards
parents.
online?
My report cards are
Okay,
online,
'cause
yeah.
we used to have to do paper report
No, they're
cards.
all online,
Yeah.
and we actually have our own report card system. We don't use Synergy. We have a Washington Charter report card profile, and we use the SESGI, all the same, so I'm testing them frequently throughout the year to see, right now we're just looking who's got their letters, who's got their sounds,
Like your school's
numbers,
part of the
colors.
district, but I think it's
So-
kind of a private school kind of thing, and they have their own.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. So we're a charter school
That's what I mean,
within the
charter.
district. So we're still a free for public education school. Our kids in the neighborhood get priority admissions, and then we open it up to a lottery waiting list system to anyone else who'd like to attend. And I'm technically a DSUSD employee on loan to Washington Charter School.
Oh, wow.
So I'm still a part of our union and our teachers and everything.
Right.
And if I wanted to say, I'm not sure Washington's my deal anymore, can I go somewhere else? I could be placed anywhere else within
Right.
DSUSD. But it's kind of cool because within the charter, we have the autonomy to choose our own way. If we're not seeing something that works really well, we can go with something else. So it's kind of nice.
Okay.
But yeah, it's an interesting situation.
Thank you. I think our time's done.
All right.